Welcome, Nasri, to Portugal.
Obrigado.
Eu sei que estás a aprender português. Tu queres fazer a entrevista toda em português?
Sim, sim. Eu muito animados estão aqui em Lisbon. Last night on them, I had a wonderful soup.
A wonderful soup.
Yeah.
É uma sopa.
It's like a chicken frango,
Uma
sopa frango.
Uma sopa de frango.
Sim.
Por que tu estás a aprender português?
I want to learn. Eu quero aprendo muito português. Eu com professor.
Ok.
Sim. Eu quero
Tens mesmo
aprender
aulas, então?
rápido.
Ok, então tens mesmo aulas com o professor.
Sim, sim.
E o que é que estás a achar de aprender português? Difícil, fácil?
It's muito conjugations. In inglês, is no conjugation. It's very easy, yeah.
E diz-me uma coisa, esta é a tua primeira entrevista numa rádio portuguesa?
Sim. This is my primeiro interview in Lisbon, in Portugal.
That's awesome. And how well do you know Portugal?
I'm learning the history. With Portugal, you get a sense of a very rich history.
Everybody here knows who you are because of the song Rude.
Sí.
And I was listening to it yesterday on Spotify. And it's amazing the numbers you have of the song. I don't even know almost how to spell them. It's like a gazillion plays.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's actually more than 1.5 billion plays on Spotify and 2.5 billion on YouTube. Is this the dream of a band?
No. I don't think that we could dream that big for a song. I don't think that we could ever think that it could happen. Bands are very simple. Bands are a bunch of guys who are like, is there food? That's how we are. What time is the show? Is there food? That's how magic is, really. Even when we go to the studio, when we made the album, it's like, what time are we eating? That's how magic talks. We don't talk about music. The music, we just do it. So when that happened, and it's still happening, we're like, why? We don't even understand it, because you can never think a song could have that many listens. And so we were very happy about it, and it continues to grow our career. I write songs for many artists.
Yeah, you wrote songs for Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
Shakira, Pitbull, Lana Del Rey, Christina Aguilera, Chris Brown, and maybe more.
Yes, thank you. And even when I'm doing that, I don't know what's going to happen. But in the moment, when I'm with the artist, I just do my best. That's all I could do, is try to feel the energy. And so the same with magic, we're no different. I'm just trying to go, hey, this feels good. We're going to play this at our shows. We're going to do this. It becoming a hit, it has really nothing to do with the artist. It's so many more people you're working with. It's so much more complicated. People don't really understand that. Like, imagine you have a song and you want the song to play in Portugal, but you live in Los Angeles. You have to make a lot. It's not so easy,
I'm feeling a very creative vibe from you. Are you creative? Are you that creative? You must be, to write for other people, to write for you yourself too.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that I don't take my creative self so seriously, And I say this, I try to say this as humbly as possible. I think God chose me to do this because I'm playful, because I'm not so serious. The only thing I'm serious about is being on time or stuff like that, or the health of my children. And I just, try my best to entertain myself. And then I figure, I'm entertained. Maybe you'll be entertained.
We need entertainment.
We all do.
We all do. Is it easier for you to write for other people or for yourself as a band?
Mesmo.
O mesmo, é a mesma coisa.
Same thing, yeah.
Não tens de fazer um duplo exercício para pensar na outra pessoa.
Sim, eu estou flexible com creative vibes para, a outra artista or para mim, I enjoy singing all styles. Actually, this new album shows people this. If you hear the new Magic album,
Yes.
it has many styles.
And you felt that the world needed an upbeat, fresh, like a nice and joyful music.
I think so. We made this album at kind of the end of the pandemic. And so we felt like we were not going to come back as a band if we're not coming back with something with some meaning or some purpose, And so I said, well, if we're not going to bring people joy, like think of Stevie Wonder. Very superstitious. Like, it brings you joy, so you start smiling. That's what we wanted. Oh, that was time when that tastes so sweet. So it's like, like these songs make people happy. And they're also cool. They're also well written and all that hard work. But we just wanted to make something that gave people the same joy as like the Stevie Wonders and the Michael Jacksons, the Bruno Mars. It just like you hear Bruno Mars, you start to feel better. It's like it's the same thing, same frequency.
So is that inner love energy? What is it? Because it's the name of the
Yeah,
new
it's your
album.
own self. Yeah, it's inner love energy. It's like having an energy that has good vibes.
But for you to get that idea on your head, how was it? How was the brainstorming? How was it? Because a comeback is like
I'm trying to remember. It was 3
como
years
se diz em
ago.
português, é uma página em branco, não é?
Yeah.
It's almost like you can do whatever you want to do. It's like reinvent
Sim.
yourselves.
The Magic fans, muito encanta the Magic sound. So we didn't want to change too much. We wanted you to be able to recognize that's Magic. But we didn't want to make a reggae album, because we're known for kind of reggae pop. So I think I kept a similar character and then the music changed, Do you remember when the Black Eyed Peas became very famous? Everybody in the industry wanted those songs and I couldn't write them. So I created a character named Tony C. Tony C. And Tony always talked like this. And I had red hair. And I used to walk around with sunglasses on. So then when I went to the studio, I'd be like, bang, 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 in this character. And then actually, the true story, I was writing a song called Pray for Justin Bieber in Hawaii with him. And he says, what's with Tony C? He has to go. Bro, bring Nasri back. We love Nasri. And I was just like, okay. And then I grew my hair and I started off actually as a solo artist, and Atlantic Records wanted to sign me. They thought I could be like the next Seal or, George Michael, like soulful kind of stuff. So I was making that. And then the deal didn't go through. And then, I brought all these Canadian kind of like musicians. They were from Canada, mutual friends. And there was Mark, our guitar player.
Wow.
And then we became best friends like overnight. And then that was it. And I said, we should start a band. And he's just like, okay. And then entered Ben, and that was it. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your new single, Good Feeling About You.
We're talking about Good Feeling About You? Okay.
Yes.
Good Feeling About You is a song about that feeling you get when you meet somebody. That energy, that like healing energy. So like people can perceive the song as a love song, and that's okay if that's what you want. But it could also be about a dog. It could be about a stranger. It could be about, I remember I used to take the subway in Toronto and see these like beautiful people, mostly girls. And then, and I'd be like, I have a good feeling about you. I got a good feeling about you. That's been one of the most fun songs to add to our show, because people just go.
Do you like to sing a cappella?
I'm always singing.
Do you maybe would like to sing something for us? It could be
something in the way she moves. Sure, what do you want?
Whatever you want. New single, Rude, everything that
Rude,
goes
oh
through
my
your mind.
God. I've done that a lot. But for the people, you know what? For the people of Portugal, I'll do it. This is my first interview, okay? Here we go. Let me see if I remember the song. Something about a Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Oh, there it is. Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car and raced like a jet all the way to you. Knocked on your door with heart in my hand to ask you a question, 'cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man. Yes. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know. Say I'll never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough love, my friend, but the answer is no. Sing it. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry you anyway. Marry that girl. Marry you anyway. Marry that girl. No matter what you say. Marry that girl. And we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so?
It was amazing.
We did it.
I would definitely be here for a lot of hours to ask you, how was it to work with some artists? How was it to, I don't know, what are you doing next? I don't know if you have anything that you can share with us.
Or
where
right now
can I
magic
see you
is
next?
magic is focused on, we're playing a festival. Expo Fasik. In Portugal. And so we're excited about that, to see our fans here. And, we have shows. We have shows in Hawaii and Pittsburgh and like all these places. We're going to New Zealand. We're going, Toronto, Florida. But we're kind of like artists these days now. We live in a content world too. So it's like, but we like our content to come from shows. So we're excited. We have like 20 shows lined up. And we're definitely going to try to do like a full European run, of course, but have like 4 or 5 shows in Portugal.
E eu acho que aqui em Portugal tu tens mesmo de ir à praia, tens mesmo de beber um copo em vários sítios, passear por Lisboa à hora de almoço, nas ruazinhas, tens de ir ao Porto. Há muita coisa muito boa para fazer por aqui.
Sim.
Portanto, fica aqui o convite.
That's what he said.
Nasri, obrigada e parabéns pelo teu português.
Obrigado.